Hey, Metta World Peace. Listen, man. You know the Celtic locker room door was open too. You could have came in. We would have embraced you with open arms. You could have joined the Celtics. You didn't have to join the Lakers at that time. We had.
Man, I wasn't thinking, man.
We had room for you. You would have got 25 to 30 minutes a game playing with us. You could have came over with the season and rocked out with us.
Man, that's a hell of a compliment coming from Perk, man. Y'all never had to play against Perk, so you know this side of Perk. We know the other side. Perk is a monster, enforcer. You know, that's a hell of a compliment. I'll take you up on that next time.
Well, there is legend that you told Kobe you wanted to join the Lakers in that encounter in the shower. Is that true?
That part wasn't true. And sometimes I had so many stories out in the media where I always got to fix something. So some stories I just let go. You know.
Well, so now let's fast forward to the 2009 season. The Lakers win the championship, beating Dwight Howard's Magic. Before that, they had to get past you and the Rockets. Do you remember playing against that 2009 Lakers team, and what made you want to join the Lakers after that season?
Well, I remember we had them down. We beat them by 20 game one. Me, Yao, and Tracy wasn't playing. Dikembe just broke his knee in the first round. And then, so we were playing really well. And earlier in that season, I was only playing 8 minutes a game because T-Mac and Shane was playing. So I was struggling. T-Mac got hurt. I started to play. Then my average went up. I was starting to do my thing. And then we took him to game 7. Yao breaks his foot in game 3. And that really hurt us because, Yao was just so dominant. And we felt we had a shot that year, to win it. And we still took him to 7. Kyle Lowry was playing, he was an amazing rookie point guard. Everybody was playing team ball. It was a hell of an experience. That group it was a special group. But unfortunately, we had some major injuries that really hurt us with Dikembe breaking his knee, T-Mac out, didn't even play in the playoffs, and then Yao breaking his foot. So we had a shot. And then, my next year, I had a couple options that I wanted to take, but, teams didn't want Ron Artest. So, I had to go to the Lakers. The Lakers wasn't my first option.
What was your first option?
I wanted to go to Detroit. It was my first Detroit or Indiana. And Joe Dumars was like, we don't think we can have him there. I wanted to go somewhere where I can, just kind of, Detroit is where the big brawl happened. I felt like going there and winning a title there. That's saying something, that would have been special. Then going back to Indiana, winning a title at Indiana, that would have been special. So those was like my first 2 choices. And then both those teams didn't want me. I understandably why, I know why, and I understand why. And then, the Lakers came, and LeBron called me that summer, asked me to join his team. Also, I love LeBron, great guy, but I didn't want to play with any all-stars. I wanted to play with underdogs, and I wanted to make a name, but the Lakers was the only team that offered me that minimum, so I had to take it.
Wow, so there were no other teams that offered you that year?
Nah, no teams, because I was still transitioning. Because you got to think about it. When I was playing and being a leader on teams, I was detrimental to the team a lot. So that's why when it was time to offer me my bigger contracts, teams was like, nah, we're not going to offer you that much. We're going to offer you the mid-level. And sometimes I got offered $3 million one year in my prime because of my attitude. And my agent was like, Mark Baldenstein at the time was like, no. We understand why you going to go to 6, but we're not taking 3. So I was hit with those situations a lot. So I understand why, though. When you're detrimental to the team, it's not going to work in your favor.
So you said LeBron asked you to play with him, but you didn't want to play with another all-star. But you ended up playing with Kobe. So how did you feel about, joining forces with Kobe Bryant?
R.I.P. to Kobe. So it wasn't like I didn't want to play with LeBron because I really respect him. His stepdad was in prison with my older brother. So I respect a lot about, I know exactly where LeBron is from. So it wasn't like I didn't want to play with him, but I felt like LeBron's going to be a star. If you can win against LeBron, if you can win against Kobe, that's saying a lot. And so my goal was to, try to at least be somewhat prideful, and not just join another group. But I had no choice. I had no other options. I didn't, and I didn't want to leave the Rockets. I'll just say that first, I didn't want to leave the Rockets. That was the first place I wanted to stay. But, you know, it's hard to sign to Ron Artest at that time.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.